When I was 5 years old, I distinctly remember climbing up on a chair, grabbing a knife, and helping my great-grandma cook. Jean, as she was known in the family, had what I call a family-famous recipe for cheesy potatoes. These aren't just any cheesy potatoes, they are Jean's cheesy potatoes. I'd stand on my chair and mimic Jean's every move. The recipe forever grained in my mind: potatoes, flour, butter, milk, salt, pepper, sharp cheddar cheese. From that day on, I was hooked on food. I wanted to cook anything and everything. I was a force to be reckoned with in the kitchen. Already, I was dreaming of the big fancy letters atop my very own restaurant. When I was in elementary school, I started taking classes at Young Chefs Academy. This further solidified my love for culinary arts. In high school, I started working in restaurants, getting first-hand experience with the world of running a restaurant. I went to study at Cal Poly Pomona, where I made connection after connection to help me start a food truck when I graduated. I learned everything I could, but halfway through studying, COVID-19 hit. We went into a full lockdown. The hospitality industry blew up, and I was on the front lines of a small business. I picked up more hours trying to help my boss as best I could in uncertain times. One place I worked closed for 3 months. 18 months of shift after shift, graduation was approaching. The last thing I wanted to do is set foot in another restaurant, much less open my own. I had this idea brewing in the back of my mind, a community garden, and wondered if now was the time to try it out. On top of still working in a restaurant and finishing my undergrad, I decided to start a nonprofit. I got some friends together, pitched the idea to a school, and started work on a half-acre farm-to-school program. I instantly fell in love. The hard work didn't seem hard, it was fun, and I looked forward to it. I was still working with food, but I was being fulfilled by my larger mission, bringing people together through food. That is when I also found Pepperdine. I applied, enrolled, and started my master's degree in organizational leadership and learning, and was beginning to feel like I had found what I really wanted to do with my life. I don't know where I will end up. Will I open that restaurant I dreamed of as a kid? Will I continue to run my nonprofit organization? Will I become a professor and work in higher ed? I honestly don't know. But what I do know is my spirit of hospitality is with me wherever I go. And whatever I decide to do in life, food, education, and serving others will always be a part of who I am.